everyone, it's Lily here from Shine Bright Diamonds 2023, and I'm coming to you today with my bi-monthly month in review. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I am so happy that you have found my little corner here on YouTube. And of course, those of you that are returning, welcome back. Now, if this is your first time tuning into one of my bi-monthly month in reviews, this is where I take you through some of the canvases I have completed the past 2 months, and I'll show you what I'm currently working on and what I'm hoping to work on for the next 2 months. So, a little bit about me is I love diamond painting, but I am a super slow diamond painter. So, it doesn't make much sense for me to do month in reviews. So, I thought, let's do a bi monthly review. So, let's get into it because September and October of this year was not the most successful when it comes to kits that I actually finished. But in my defense, I did attempt to work on a new type of painting, so I think that's partially why my progress was slowed down. So, to get us started here, the first painting that I finished was My Weekend is All Booked from Fallon Gems. So, this was a small one. It was 30 by 30 centimeters, 26 colors, round, and it had no special drills. And I started it on August 31st, and I finished it on September 8th. So, while I show you the kit here, I'll chat about it, but this is it here. And this kit, I ended up actually blinging it up. So the writing My Weekend Is, and then All Booked, I actually added in some special drills, which made it really fun because I did find that around the physical letters, it was just a little bit hard to read due to a lot of confetti. So I personally just cleaned up the bubble letters down here with my outline. And then up here, I actually ended up recharting a little bit some of the letters so that it was just a little easier to read. But this kit, honestly, it turned out so good and it is perfect because I have it hanging up in my craft room simply because I'm also an avid reader. So this one is one that I have up all the time. And I honestly enjoyed it. In terms of like difficulty, I would say it was pretty easy. It was challenging because there were guide circles. So I had to be a little careful with my placement. But overall, there really wasn't any issues with the drills, and this kit just turned out absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to tuck it off to the side, and I'll show you the second kit I completed. So the next kit is this one here. It's called Halloween Screams, and it's a discontinued kit from um, Diamond Art Club. So this kit, I wasn't too sure, to be honest, if I was going to include it as a completed situation because I started it on October 8th, I believe, and I finished it on November 2nd. So, eh, I'm including it because honestly, the month of October was super chaotic, and if I didn't include it, there really wouldn't be much to show you. So this kit, it was a lot of fun. It's definitely one that I consider part of my rainy day stash, and it worked out pretty quick. I think if I wasn't super busy, and I just didn't have as much going on in my personal life, that this kit would have been done probably in like 2 weeks because it was only 17 colors and it had 3 AB drills, and it was just so much fun. Now, for me personally, growing up, I was a huge fan of SpongeBob. I still am. So this kit just had to be done. In terms of the actual workup, there really wasn't any trash for me to worry about, which I was surprised, especially because of how much 310 there is. Um, and it was just such a nice break. I really enjoyed it because it was just a nice break from the canvas that I will show you next, which is what I'm considering a long term whip. But honestly, I needed a break, and this, with all of the color blocking, made it a dream for the month of October. So, yeah. In terms of the special drills, I didn't add anything extra to it because I thought there was enough. There was a little bit of the AB in his eyes. His tie was the AB red, and then the writing for screams, all of the white is just white AB. So this one became super sparkly, and I think it is absolutely adorable. So, with that being said, let's get into the continuing whips. Oh my goodness. Um okay. So, the first one is what is currently on my table. Now, if you've been on my channel for a while, you would know that this canvas is right now the bane of my existence. So it is Autumn Sunset by Joanna Garrard, and this is it here. It is absolutely stunning. I got it in one of my Diamond Art Club mystery boxes, but it is huge. It is 65 by 86.9 centimeters. Started on September 1st, still haven't finished it. I paused it for the month of October because it was so confetti heavy and it's so much single placing. I started working on it again on November 2nd. Now, in terms of my progress, I'm still working like up here. I haven't even made it halfway through the canvas yet. Um, Now, I think one of the reasons that this kit is just taking so long is because I don't normally do landscapes. And honestly, this is a challenge for me because it's weird. I'm motivated to finish it because this reminds me a lot of some of the scenery from when I was growing up and when my family would go to Northern Ontario for our Thanksgivings. But at the same time, I'm struggling because it's not normally an image I would do. I tend to do a lot more like portraits or scenes where there is like action happening. Whereas this, it's literally just a landscape. Now, I am determined to finish it though, because the colors are absolutely beautiful. And I love, love, love how it has like just a mixture of like warm tones and then there's pinks and purples. So I am determined. It's just this is now going to be considered a long term project. I don't know if I will finish it before the end of the year, to be honest, simply because I'm starting to want to get into more of like the festive um, sort of projects. But until I get there, I'll just keep plugging away at it. Um, and we'll see what happens. I have a feeling this one might come with me into the new year. Now, the next whip is this one here. I'm going to show you the Treasure Quest card. I won't show you the actual canvas, but it is the Mystery Kit Halloween by Catriona Crayon. And this is a long term project for me. It is very large, it's 92.8 by 69.9 centimeters. And it is, as you can tell by the card, a giant mystery kit. Now, I know what the finished image is. I think it's absolutely beautiful. But again, for me, this kit is my very first time doing a mystery kit. And honestly, I'm finding it really hard to just focus on the symbols because everything's like black and white. You can't exactly match the colors. But again, this is just sort of one of those canvases that I just pull out when I feel like working on it and tuck it away when I'm over it. So this kit is just the perpetual whip. It's been around for a year. Maybe 2026 will be the year that I finally finish it, but this is where I'm at. So, in terms of where I want to go for the end of the year, so the last 2 months, I definitely want to focus more on Christmas themed kits. And the two kits that I want to show you that I want to work on are these ones here. So I'm really big on decorating my apartment for Christmas, and I thought it would be really cool to add in some diamond painting themed decorations. So the first one here, I ended up picking up Stitch's Holiday Cheer from Diamond Art Club. I think it's really cute. I've never done one of their Sparkle Pals, and it just seems like a fun little project. And who knows, maybe it'll get me out of the slump of this giant landscape. So this kit, definitely want to work on it. And then the next kit that's high on the list to work on is this one here. So I ended up picking up a Diamond Art Club gem house, and I picked out the candy cane one because one, the theme of my Christmas display is pink gingerbread, and this is going to match so well with my decor. I also like that it lights up too because I'm all about having like warm, cozy lights, especially during like the holiday months. And for me personally, like my Christmas tree goes up on November 12th. I start decorating everything on November 12th, and it's just fun. So I think this is going to look super cute. Um, where I end up putting it in my family room, I haven't decided, but definitely really excited for this kit. Now, with that being said, there are still a couple of other kits that I'm hoping to work on. So hold tight and I will go grab them. Okay, so there are four other kits that I really want to work on for the month of November and December. Whether I get through them or not, we'll see. So the first one, and I'm not going to take them out, but it's this one here. It's a round kit coming from Make Market, and it is just super cute. It's a Christmas in a snow globe. I think this one would be really fun for me to work on in the month of December. It just screams cozy Christmas, which for me is what Christmas decor and the season is all about, just being super cozy. So this kit, definitely want to work on it for sure closer to the Christmas season. I think it's going to be fun. The next kit is actually a mini kit. It's this one here. It's done decorating from Diamond Art Club. I think it's going to be really fun to work on. It's tiny. It's only 23 by 29 centimeters. And honestly, I feel like that's going to be me by the time I'm done putting up all my Christmas decorations. So I don't know. I think it'll be fun. Plus, it's a lot of color blocking. And my understanding is that all of like the little lights on Snoopy's house are crystals and ABs. So this one is going to be chock full of special drills, which I am obsessed with. Okay, the next one is this one here. I picked it up last year, but this is the Stitch Christmas. It's Hawaiian Kalikimaki. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Probably not. But this kit, I picked it up last year, didn't get around to working on it. Um, Stitch is one of my favorite Disney characters, so it only makes sense for me to have a Stitch Christmas kit. Literally combining three of my things: Stitch, Christmas, and diamond painting. This one is a 55.8 by 42.8 centimeter. Um, where is it? Yeah, so 39 colors, one Aurora Borealis, four iridescent, and two fairy dust drills. So this one is going to absolutely sparkle, and it is so cute. So again, hopefully I will get around to working on it. And the final kit that I'm hoping to work on this year is a bigger kit. It's this adorable one. I filmed a Let's Explore of it when was it? Last week? 2 weeks ago? I can't remember. But it's Winter Wonder and it's by Nanny Key or Puffy Gator. It's 50.6 by 63.8 centimeters, and it is a round drill canvas. Now, this kit, for me, I really want to do it sort of before we get into December when there's a lot of snow on the ground. And it's a round kit, so I feel like it's going to be a nice break from the bigger sort of drill canvases that I've been working on. I also like that this little sort of animal, he's got a cute little glow around him. It's cozy, it's cute, and I think this one's going to be a lot of fun to work on too. So, that's sort of where I'm at in terms of the kits I want to work on as I wrap up the year. We'll see how far I get. Of course, the next bi-monthly video will go up at the end of December. So, yeah, stay tuned to see what I end up getting up to. Now, if you did enjoy this video, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support does mean the world to me. Of course, if you are looking for more diamond painting content, you can find me on my Instagram at ShineBrightDiamonds2023. So until next time, happy diamond painting. Bye, everyone.